Coach, the emphasis on closing games strong for the Pelicans. What's the key to that tonight against a Mavs team that's pretty strong at home?
Well, I think we just got to make the right play, and we got to complete the play. We've had, excuse me, we've had defensive stops, but we've given up offensive rebounds. We've had great shots that, at the basket didn't go in. We have free throws where we didn't make. So all of those things, we just got to step up, and we've got to change our mindset and finish games. We've been in almost every single game that we've played, and when you think about that, you got to close games out. And a lot of times, that's not what happens in the last 2 minutes or 3 minutes of the game. It's what happens over the course of the entire game. You don't lose games in the last 1 or 2 minutes of the game. It's something that you can go back and look at in the first quarter, second quarter, that if you would have done, you probably wouldn't have gotten to that situation. So we just got to play better all around.
What type of growth have you seen out of Jahlil Okafor? Growth, or perhaps just now that he has an opportunity, what he's showing?
Well, I think that's the key right there. We've given him an opportunity, and he's taken advantage of it. He's sit over there and going through a lot of DMPs, but every day at practice, he's working. He's in there after practice, and we had talked about you'll at some stage you'll get an opportunity to play, and you just got to have yourself ready. And I think he's shown that he's been ready to play when the opportunity presented itself.
How much of the issues down the stretch come from just making the shots that you guys get when they come wide open?
Oh, I think that has a lot to do with it. You just got to make shots. And every it's a simple thing, but it really is a simple thing. When it presents itself, you got to be able to jump up and make those big shots, or you got to be able to finish at the rim, or you got to make free throws. That's one of the things that we've kind of struggled with. And then you cannot have a breakdown defensively as far as an assignment. There's going to be players that make great plays, great shots. You just look the other night what Luka did in Portland. That's one of those things you can't do anything about, but that is not the thing that ends up winning or losing the game for you, because you got to look over the course of the entire game.
Ever since Darius had that 1 for 8, 1 for 9 night, and you said he wouldn't have it again, he's been playing really well. What did you like about how he had been playing to kind of put him in the lineup, something like that? Oh,
I think he's been a little more aggressive as far as looking for a shot. One thing about him is that he's kind of a guy that is not overly aggressive offensively. We'd like for him to shoot the ball more, and I think he's been really looking for a shot a little more. That's the big thing.
Coach, you mentioned Luka. Why has he been able to do the things that he's doing this year as a 19-year-old rookie?
He's good. I don't care if he's 14. He's a really good player. He's a smart player. And to be honest with you, he's played against pros since he was 15 years old. So it's not like this is something new for him. He's played against men his whole life. And so perhaps for him to come over here, there's no intimidation, and he feels like he's really good. I like it. I like his confidence. I think he's confident, but he's not cocky. I think what he is that he feels like he's a really good player and can play against anyone, and you can see it on the floor. He's a guy that, obviously he's a great teammate. You can see the chemistry and everything that happens when you watch him play, and he's a guy that really enjoys playing. He enjoys playing the game. You can look at it, and that's not hard to see.
Is he compared to anybody recently?
No, he's Luka. That's all he needs to be. He doesn't need to be anybody else. He'll be fine being Luka.
Coach, throughout the years, you've had some good coaching battles versus Carlisle. When you face a Carlisle coach too, can you talk about what do you tell your team to prepare against a guy of his coaching caliber?
Oh well, Rick is truly one of the great coaches that we've ever had in this league. I think what he does offensively is really good. I think what he's able to do is that he's able to put his guys in a position where they can be, successful. You look at some of the things that he's done, and even if you go way back, he's just been able to, put guys like Dirk and those guys in great positions where they can utilize their talents to the fullest. I think he's, don't last as long as he has in this league and do what he's done without being really good. And he's a great president of our association, by the way.
Is there anything that stands kind of unique in your mind playing the same team back-to-back in the regular season?
Doesn't matter. I mean, I think every team's done it. You know, if you look, there's been at some stage every team has played a team back-to-back or, you know, day off and played them again. It's just part of the schedule. Nobody really thinks twice about it. I don't think it's a disadvantage or advantage in any way.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.